was cold even. Expensive shit, the value stuff. So this is basically the summit of Mount Washington, which is above one of my favorite trails here, Olallie. This is a hike up, but now you can hike back down a little bit and then get on the Olallie trail and shred it for, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 feet back to the car. I already have shown the awesome views up here on another video, so here's a quick flashback to those. Whoa. Wow. So for this video, I'm going to focus on just the descent. This section is rocky, but after this it's smooth all the way down. And this isn't like too bad, but it would tickle on a hardtail. All right, so here's the short-ish, boring uphill section. All right, there's a rider in front of me for the fun part. And it's a long part, and I don't want to have to kind of pass somebody, so I might as well use this time to do a bike check on the Bronson. I don't know if I've ever done one. So it's a 2016 Bronson CC, and it's got the Fox Float X shock, 150 travel. I put a Lyric on it, 160. The wheels are light bicycle wheels, like the AM 728, 28 millimeter internal width. 30 is kind of the cool new standard, but these seem fine. Rotors, Ice Tech, brakes, Guide Ultimate. What else? Cassette, I run the SRAM X01 11 speed. It's super light, lighter than Shimano. Doesn't shift quite as crisply, but close enough. This is like a GX, yeah, GX derailleur, because I seem to break derailleurs, and spinning a lot of derailleurs is stupid when I'm breaking them. Pedals are the Shimano PD M90 20. I like them. I use them with these Giro shoes, and the combo's been awesome since I switched to clipless. Seat, best seat is the Specialized Phenom. I got the TI rails. Used to run the carbon. Those would break, and that's expensive, so that was stupid. Dropper is the Bike Yoke Revive. So far, so good. You can't really give a dropper thumbs up until you've had it a year. So I've had it, I don't know, half a year now, almost. So we'll see after a year, but I like it the best. I've tried 9.8, had air holding issues, tried reverb, hated the reverb. So far this has been the best. 185, I wish I could get like a 220, because I'd rather just have that slammed for the steep bit. What else? Cockpit. I mean, when you buy carbon stuff that's expensive and it breaks, that's really shitty. So probably the best investment I could say for carbon stuff I've got is the wheels have been flawless pretty much. And then B, the stem and these Envy handlebars. They're a 45 mil rise. I'm a tall guy, so I like not to be hunched over too much. But these are super light, and these are some of the only risers you can get that are carbon that are that high. And I've never had any issue with them. Got that issue with expensive derailleurs, VI2, carbon seat rails, stuff like that. But I feel like the stem and the bars are expensive, but they're probably going to last a long time. And then I got this wolf tooth component things that are like combined spacers into one thing. I just like simplicity as much as possible. I need to service my headset or whatever. Headset's like a Cane Creek 40. Mud guard, the marsh guard, ice tech rotors in the front, guide ultimate brakes in the front as well. And I think that's basically it. Wolf tooth remote for the bike yoke dropper. It's been a pretty cool combo. This thing, a lot of people ask me about it. It's a quad lock. I use it to put my phone on it when I'm using trail forks in new areas. It's really, really convenient, and you could go down any double black diamond even with your phone on. I mean, it would look stupid, and you if you crash, you're probably more likely to damage your phone, but I've done it sometimes and it's never falls off. So, but really convenient instead of like digging in your phone, pulling it out when you're trying to find trails and trail forks. So what else? Minion DHR, an older one. I think it's probably about time to change to an aggressor, and then Minion DHF, which pretty much I'll always run. I do notice like in the muddy stuff, especially when the dirt consistency is a certain way, it just cakes up and then you have no traction. So might try like a Shorty or Magic Mary in the winter next year. I think that's it. Oh, the cranks. I've tried Next SL, 6Cs, and all the carbon cranks just suck for me. They just have broken of warranty like 5. So these are the Atlas aluminum DH cranks. I think that's an oval chainring. I don't know if it matters oval or not. I now have a non-oval on my Nomad. I don't know, it's a huge difference. I had a one-up chain guide. I think chain guides for me, they'd never work. The only one that has worked is the MRP that wraps around the whole thing, which I have in my Nomad. And water bottle holder, I don't know, some lightweight carbon one. I usually just use a Camelback. I think that's about it. But overall, I love this bike. I almost have 2,000 miles on it, and it's a perfect all-rounder. It's probably not the great short travel cross-country-ish bike or the greatest for like the gnarly, but it can kind of do anything pretty well. Oh, grips. Ergon DH grips. I just like a thicker grip. I have bigger hands. These are like the chunky ones. I kind of like these at least for Whistler because they absorb, but I think they lose some of that after a while. This is obviously just haggard, but they're lighter, and I don't really need to ever get them off because all my other cockpit stuff can come off without having to take the grip off, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, so definitely like running 2 of these for Whistler is ideal, but I kind of like to do things asymmetrically, and I don't know how much it really matters, the grips. Just find something that is comfortable for you. These seem to be good enough. Oh, hubs. DT Swiss 240S, light, solid. They're like a great hub, I guess, for reliability, and I care a lot about that. Same thing in the front. I switched to center lock on the Nomad because to travel, I do think center lock is a lot easier. Some people complain about the floatingness or something. I haven't noticed that at all on the Nomad since I've had center lock, so maybe I'm just not sensitive to it. But if I got hubs again, I would get center lock hubs. Next hubs I'll probably get those Shimano, the new ones that are silent. I think that's awesome. I've wanted that in the Onyx, but the Onyx are so heavy that I wouldn't want to add the extra weight just for the sound reduction. So I think that covers her. Light bicycle wheels, NV stickers. I just like the color combination. I had them, so why not? Who cares? But generally, yeah, love the Bronson. This thing is just an awesome all-around trail bike. I mean, it's 160, 150, but I'll take it on all of the cross-country trails, like around my house, and it's still just fun as hell. All right, so above this part is basically the icing, the views, the upper part of the trail, but this is the lower part that is just non-stop twisty, and this, I would say, is the cake. Didn't see that coming. Ooh, it's lost in there. Oh, fun. Holding speed a little bit better on the exits. Incremental improvements. Ooh, that's good traction. So fun. Half the battle's like getting my foot back in the clip. Rider. Thanks. Feels slow, but it's getting better. Whew, nice traction. I don't know, we'll get it. Hello, just me. Woo! There we go, letting go. Oh damn, this trail's so fun. Such a gorgeous trail too. Woo! Mock chicken there. Take your wide and let off the brakes. Let off the brakes. Pedal, pedal, pedal. All right, and that's the cake. Whew. So definitely still have work to do on those corners, but I feel like it's getting better a little bit by bit. Whew. This is my third day on doing like 4,000 foot-ish pedals, so definitely tired. I could feel it in some of my enthusiasm down there, but that trail is f***ing fun. And it's just so gorgeous. There's no logging. It's like old growth forest. It's really peaceful. Kind of, you really get that serenity of an outdoor experience. And then you get the shred down, which is like ear to ear grinning fun. So quite the combo. All right, till next time.